William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Life We Chose. William Big Billy D'Elia and the Last Secrets of America's Most Powerful Mafia Family by Matt Birkbeck. Read by Jason Culp. For my dad, who is always with me. The impossible we could fix right away. Miracles take a day or two. Russell Bufalino. Prologue. It was a late afternoon in October 2006 when a black Lincoln town car pulled in front of a modest house on a hill in Hughstown, a borough in northeast Pennsylvania, midway between Scranton and Wilkes-Barre. The driver, a tall middle-aged man with jet-black hair, was about to open his door when a car abruptly pulled in behind him, blue lights flashing. He looked into the rearview mirror. Behind the blue lights were more vehicles, their lights also flashing. Closing in ahead of him were even more cars and SUVs, filling the normally tranquil street in front of his home. Above was a loud whirring noise, and he peered up through the front windshield to see a Chinook helicopter overhead. Within seconds, his car was surrounded by frantic men and women, some in uniform, others wearing windbreakers emblazoned with FBI, Secret Service, and Homeland Security. All had their guns drawn and pointed at him. They screamed out directives to put his hands up and to slowly get out of the car. It was all happening so fast, with near military precision, but he knew the drill. "Here we go again," he mumbled to himself. 5.5 years earlier, on May 31st, 2001, the FBI, U.S. Secret Service, Pennsylvania State Police, Internal Revenue Service, and U.S. Postal Inspection Service had all raided the same home. He had just driven away, but was pulled over on a local road. When they searched his car then, they found several guns in the trunk, including an AK-47 and a shotgun. In the back seat was a suitcase, and inside was a MAC-10 submachine gun. A 9mm Beretta was holstered to his side. Now, on this late fall afternoon, and with the sun already setting, he was again surrounded by an overwhelming show of law enforcement officers and agents. But this time, they included the Department of Homeland Security, Border Patrol, and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Free on bail from an earlier money laundering charge, he wasn't carrying any weapons, but he did have $38,000 in cash in his inside breast pocket, money he had just collected from a Russian in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. As he slowly emerged from the car and into the cacophony of chaos and noise, he could decipher the loud, nervous repetitions of "hands above your head" and "we'll blow your fucking head off." One young agent, pointing a gun at him, couldn't keep his hand from shaking. "Easy with that," he said. He turned around and was shoved against the car, searched, handcuffed, placed inside an FBI vehicle, and then taken to the local magistrate and charged with trying to hire a hitman to kill a witness in his money laundering case. After, he was transported to the Lackawanna County Prison in Scranton. His stay there was short but pleasant given all the food, mostly Italian delicacies and desserts, that had been sent to his cell courtesy of friends, local businesses, and restaurants. His jailers didn't mind. Many knew him personally. A few days later, he was transferred to the prison in neighboring Pike County, which borders New York State and New Jersey. It was there, without warning, he was roused from his cell, shackled, and escorted out of the back of the prison and into the rear of an unmarked FBI SUV. Within minutes, a long procession of unmarked law enforcement vehicles sped west along Interstate 84. It looked like a presidential motorcade, but that didn't stop an overzealous state police highway trooper from flagging down the lead vehicle, which he had clocked going over 90 miles per hour. When the trooper approached, the driver opened his window and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?